Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be talking about the top 5 brawlers in the wrong rarity. It's actually going to be a top 6 because I've got 3 brawlers that should be a higher rarity and 3 brawlers that should be a lower rarity. Now, for the first brawler that should be a higher rarity, I'm going to go with Bolt. Bolt is an epic brawler, and to be completely honest, they could have made this like an ultra legendary and I wouldn't even have questioned it. Like, it's not on level with like Sirius, but it's basically there. Oh, I need to watch out. Bolt is a lot of fun. I've been playing him so much. I've basically been maining Bolt the past couple of days. His super needs to be nerfed like right now. They need to not hesitate and just nerf it as soon as they possibly can. No other brawler even comes close to having a mechanic like this. He rolls around. Bolt is the projectile. He's kind of like Mortis in a way, but I mean, he does damage by just standing in someone. Like, look, I just do... Okay, wait, I need actually... Yeah, look, I just do damage by standing next to these guys. Like, this is so weird. There's no other brawler like this. How did I still survive that, by the way? That's super so busted. It basically speeds you up instantly. I'm gonna say that Bolt should probably be a legendary brawler. Like, and I don't want a legendary brawler because it costs credits, but he's so, like, unique. To be honest, I kind of made my point already, but I just want to play one more game with Bolt. He's the brand new brawler. I mean, he's really good. They're gonna need to nerf this shit. Look, a 4,000 health shield when you're at max speed. And you're basically always gonna be at max speed if you play Bolt correctly. I use the star power that makes your, like, super have you immune to stuns. Like now, look, that, I mean, okay, the Gene pulled the Frank. But if he would have hit me there with his super, I would have been immune because I was in my super still. Okay, I'm just glazing Bolt at this point. But guys, look at these mechanics. How can this be an epic? How can this be on the same rarity as like Penny and Larry and Laurie, who just throw stuff and spawns a thing? Like, it's... I don't know, this is different gravy, bro. I like when the Brawl Stars team is really ambitious with their brawlers. But how could Bolt be an epic, ladies and gentlemen? The first brawler that should be a lower rarity, in my opinion, is Star Nova. This is a very easy brawler to, like, understand the mechanics of. She just has 2 little hairs which she hits people with. And for her super, she can go into, like, a different mode. And then she... It's basically like Buzz Lightyear attacks, you know, or like BB attacks or whatever. I don't know, man. Especially if you're gonna add Star Nova in the same update as you add Bolt, you should switch these rarities around. I think they just thought that Star Nova would be the more interesting character because little 14-year-old boys would find her attractive. I think genuinely that's why Star Nova is a mythic and Bolt isn't. Because Bolt isn't attractive to little 14-year-old boys. That's the sad reality. Oh, what I will say is that Star Nova's gadget is pretty interesting. But, like, I mean, a lot of, like, really low rarity brawlers have very interesting gadgets. But that your gadgets are sort of, like, apart from that. I feel like rarity should mostly look at main attack and super, because that's what it originally was. I do really like Star Nova as a brawler, I just don't feel like she belongs at home with some of the recent mythics that have been added. And, like, especially if you look at what Bolt is, he's an epic brawler, and then Star Nova, then okay, yeah, we should be having talks here. So Star Nova, these guys are literal bots. Then I press that and I do go there. Okay, that is pretty cool. I won't lie, that is pretty cool. But, like, it's something that epic brawlers also can do, you know. Epic brawlers can teleport. It's not that interesting, right? So, I don't know. That gadget is the only thing to me that... And I guess the other gadget that makes people float. But once again, I've established that I don't think gadgets really count towards this. I'm gonna just kill this crow. She's a really fun brawler, though. I haven't played her that much since release, but that's, I don't know, that's mainly just because I was playing Sirius and stuff. The next brawler that should be a higher rarity is Nani. To this day, she has one of the, like, most interesting attacks ever, especially if you just look at the cone, or I don't know, not cone, but like the aiming thing it has. As a Brawl Stars YouTuber, I should probably know what you call that, but let's for now just call it the aiming thing. Her attacks are very hard to hit, but very satisfying, as I was saying. Also, Nani's super, she literally steers a device which then explodes onto the enemy. You become the projectile and control a whole other thing instead. It's kind of like Willow a bit. I don't know, that super didn't really have a point to it. Oh no. There we go. Goodbye, Edgar. Oh no, what? But what's the Colt doing? He's just... Is he doing like a no main attacks challenge? Pate! What do we... Look at that. Oh my god, I love Nani. I love this brawler. Her super can also be used for that. If you use it like that, Jesus Christ. If you use it like that, then it's not like super interesting. But look at this. No other attack you can steer like that. They teased Nani in a really weird way where they didn't actually give us a lot of details about Nani. So everyone was kind of in the dark about what rarity it was and what the brawler even really did. We only saw like a couple of little clips, right? I was here thinking, oh, Brawlers is gonna add another legendary into the game. No, it ended up being an epic. I mean, look at this. Look at what I'm doing, man. How is an epic brawler producing this? I'm not complaining, I'm just asking. Now, the next brawler that should be a lower rarity is Cordelius, in my opinion. Cordelius basically only was made into a legendary brawler because at the time he was a chromatic brawler and they deleted chromatics, right? So they had to give him a rarity. And they decided, okay, we're gonna give Surge and Cordelius the legendary rarities. And for Surge, I completely agree. For Cordelius, I don't think that the Shadow Realm itself is enough to justify him being a legendary. Especially since they added Lily. They did add Lily like after they made Cordelius a legendary, but even then, oh, I missed my super. Even then, I don't think it's a good reason to make someone a legendary. I don't know, the Shadow Realm is just another way of CCing and stunning and like removing an enemy. Like, it's cool and all, it's cool. I just don't feel like Cordelius belongs on the same list as other legendaries. Like even older legendaries like Crow, they had that, like the poison, or Leon at the time had the invisibility. But I mean, Cordelius basically just disables a brawler. Oh, bah. There we go. Finally, we got him. I did save my teammate there pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. Oh fuck. Oop. Okay, at least we took him off our zone. How is he still alive? What is this game? Why the... Oh no. That Mina though is really annoying. Oh, guys, we gotta watch out here. We gotta watch out. Oh, I just wasted my super. Wasted my super on literally nothing. I just don't think Cordelius belongs as a legendary, especially since Lily can now also access the Shadow Realm. Like, they should have thought ahead. If they knew that they were gonna give other brawlers the Shadow Realm, then don't make Cordelius a legendary. Now, the next brawler that should be a higher rarity is Shade. Shade is a really unique brawler. His main attack can go through walls and it has a little circle in the middle of it. This is like one of the first times we saw something like this with a critical hit ratio. His super is also really interesting. Obviously, Meeple can also now walk through walls, you know, but still, it's very, very cool. Shade once again being an epic. You could justify this being a legendary, although I don't see it that way, but definitely a mythic just by his playstyle as well. The fact that you have to hit critical hits and stuff if you want to do maximum damage, and he can go through walls, it's pretty interesting. What I will say is that his gadgets are kind of mid, but once again, like, what... Are we seriously gonna look at the gadgets for this? He can, by the way, he can even go over water. He's one of the few brawlers that has 2 traits. Like, the more you think about it, the more Shade has to at least be mythic. Like, at least. Okay, we're gonna just, oh, I love this brawler as well. I keep loving brawlers today, but this one's fun as fuck as well. Just all of the brawlers that should be a higher rarity are brawlers that I love. Maybe I'm a bit biased. No, but like, no one's gonna say that Penny should be a higher rarity. Like, we all know why Penny's a fucking epic brawler, alright? Even back then, she wasn't that unique or special. We had fucking Jessie already. Apart from Meeple, no one else could do this. And at the time of Shade being added, nobody could do it. So I don't know. You can say that it's pretty simple, and it low-key is, but I don't know. It together with the critical hit makes me think Shade should be a mythic. And the last brawler of the video, the last brawler that should be a lower rarity is Max. From the day that Max was added, I remember they teased both Max and B. And I thought that B would be like a legendary or like a mythic, and Max would be an epic or maybe even a super rare. But no, Max was a mythic. I do believe that Max is the first brawler to ever have more than 3 ammo. However, I do not think that that alone justifies this brawler being a mythic. All she does is she gives her teammates like speed boost and herself.
Why are you running?
Okay, I'm trash. I'm really bad. This Chuck is just allergic to using his main attack, I suppose, but I do think we've lost this. Yeah, I'm not the greatest Max. I'm gonna use a different skin. Max also just has an inferior version of Finks's gadget. They should just rework this gadget to work exactly like Finks's gadget, but heal instead of reload. I don't know why they haven't done it yet. Maybe then I'll agree with Max being a mythic. I honestly think you could justify Max being a super rare. All she does is speed up her teammates. There's so many more interesting and like unique abilities. There's like 10 to 20 brawlers or something that can probably speed up their teammates. I don't even know them all. Please leave a like and subscribe if you think that I should make a part 2 of this video. I mean, leave a like and subscribe anyway, guys, because let's be honest, you've made it this far into the video. You're enjoying it so far. What's gonna change your mind now? These enemies are dog shit, by the way. It's no hate against Max, you know. Being a low rarity isn't a bad thing, but she's just not that complicated. Just a little circle around her which speeds people up like, oh yeah, whoopsie fucking daisy. Especially in a mode like Solo Showdown, Max only speeds herself up. At that point, you are actually doing something that like 20 other brawlers can do. Anyways, guys, if you did enjoy that video, please do leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment what I should do next. And thank you very much for watching until the end. I really do appreciate that. It helps the algorithm out a lot. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!